Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for you. You know, every human has been prepared that they might receive basic human rights. But there are some things that's going on in America and around the world that attention should be drawn to. America has a president that they've accepted according to the Constitution as I've heard it. He is not the president, but the way you do stuff in America, sometimes you just act like it is, and it becomes normalized. So a guy who wasn't really to be elected is now president of the United States. But the more amazing thing about that is he's a crook, and his name is Donald J. Trump. And apparently he is so compromised, he has no power except what he is allowed to do. I hear most presidents are under that bondage. Everyone is running away from Trump, who is too corrupted for trust. That's the president of the United States being judged like that. Trump, the evidence supports, is a liar. You never can count on him to tell the truth. He's been lying to the American people since 2015, lying about everything. And he is lying to everyone, even the poor, the what he called dumb, the ignorant, that have been abused their entire life and still is abused. He lies to them, even though it may escape them. But I cannot believe that humans are so confused that the only thing listened to is more confusion. I think about yesterday and I think about today. Is there a difference? The pain and suffering of the masses throughout the country, throughout the world. Is there a difference? Personally, I won't change. But without change, the best thing for me, maybe, is to just drop dead. Or maybe better for you if I remain. That is so that someone can remind you that this, what is happening around us, is not God. And this is, however, evidence. You again, the people of America and the people of the world, have been deceived. The acquisition of the right way requires walking, not talking. Again, humans don't know the God of love, the God of righteousness. So I want to remind all Christians in America and throughout the world, that you do not know God. Neither do the rest of those whose faith is directed otherwise. Your evidence supports your deception. Humans' mission also includes maturing beyond selfishness. Donald Trump, the liar, is going to save you. He takes your power and abuses you. But God reminds you the power is you. Use your power to save you by cooperating with one another. You know, I've been sounding pretty decent, I think, but I've not always been so called decent. I've been as indecent as anybody else. And there are a group of people out there who cannot understand decency. And so, in order to reach them, you have to speak in an indecent manner. And this message is important to them as well as it is to you. So if I were to speak to them in an indecent manner, it would go like this. Americans, you are a bunch of sick ass motherfuckers. And you are sick. You don't see this bullshit. You are playing a losing game. If the Republicans are bullshitting and Democrats decide to play the bullshit game, at the end of the day, the people end up with bullshit. With God is the real deal. But everyone resists the real deal. Now, why do they resist the real deal? They resist it because they don't know what it is. Thus, me, my career, to wake you, to shake you, to remind you that God is. And until you wake up and respect God, you will never be able to respect one another. And this bullshit will continue.